like what would be like your number three tips for somebody in your industry?
This is Ksiwss. How may I help you?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jordan Harris here, aka Devante Styles. Today, we're breaking down a part of my podcast, Devante Talks with Ksiwss, where I talk with Omar, the social media manager of Ksiwss. So, we're going to break down the 3 secrets to success on how to create a more influential social media account, as well as how to figure out what content you need to be posting. So, without further ado, let's get right in.
One is see who's the best and
Okay.
follow them, see what they're doing to be the best. Whether that's someone that writes good copy, someone that does great photos, or someone
Okay.
that maybe the posting, how they do it. Like, that's just something that I really believe in.
Tip number 1 from Omar is follow the best. Now, this might seem like really generic advice to you, but I guarantee you the majority of people are not doing this. A lot of people get on Instagram and they want their own thing, or they want to do their own thing or have their own twist on it, and they post a bunch of content that nobody likes, nobody follows, and then they get upset. Not that you can't have your own creative spin on something, but like Omar says, follow the best, copy the best. See what these people are doing and copy what they're doing, because they're not just putting random pictures or photos or videos out there like your friends. They have teams of people behind them that are doing search optimizations and algorithm optimizations and seeing how things are going, right? So they're seeing what the people like, and then they continue to post that, and they have lots of money that they're willing to spend on this stuff that you don't have. So if you follow the best and post what they're posting, not specifically the same post, but take what you're doing and put it into the terms of what they're doing. If they do a quote on a photo that has a white background, then do the same thing. Put your own quote or your own idea on the white background. Gary Vee has this thing where he puts a red bar that follows along, and this keeps people's attention. And you can see the majority of people on Instagram are doing this, just like me. So see what the best are doing and follow what they're doing.
Number 2 is like work with your team and know that
Okay.
like not all on you, and see how you can through your work help out the company and the team and everything. Because if you don't know, if you're not like aligned with them, like I
Yeah.
think this is something, real talk, I'm like trying to do myself.
Okay.
Is I'm Since I'm the Ksiwss community manager, I'm posting and
Yeah.
I'm writing stuff like how if I'm posting, like, what am I saying? What's the purpose? What does my team want to say? What do the designers want to say? And that's, I think that applies to any company.
Tip number 2 from Omar is work as a team. Now, the reason why this is really important, even though it sounds really simple, is the fact that you guys need to have an objective and make sure you guys are all on the same objective of trying to obtain the same goal. Like he was talking about, if you have somebody who's taking a picture, then somebody who's going to edit that picture, then someone who's going to put graphic design on that picture, and then someone who's going to write the copy for it before it posts. You guys all need to have the same intention of what that photo is supposed to do. Is that photo supposed to sell a product? Is that photo supposed to put an emotion into somebody's feeling? Is that photo supposed to create somebody to follow you or create something authentic and a relationship between people? Do you guys all have the same objective on your team? And if you don't have a team yet, that's fine. You still need to understand why you're taking the photo, why you're putting things in each place, and how eventually, when you do have a team, you can get this across to them. So let's get into tip number 3 that Omar has.
And number 3 is do I think it's just like develop your personal brand, because as you
Okay.
develop your personal brand, I think you see the value of creating authenticity for the company that you work with.
Okay.
So those are like 3 tips right on top of my head. If you're on your game or trying to be on your game or like learning how to do it, and then you're following other people, and
Yeah.
I think that all, like, it makes, for me personally, it makes my job a lot more fun, because I don't ever feel drained. It's like I'm
Yeah.
able to do it 24/7 because it's fun.
Tip number 3 from Omar is develop your personal brand on the side. This is important, as Omar says, because one, it allows you to create authenticity in what you're doing because you see the value of authenticity on your own account. The other reason why this is really important is because it allows you to build up your social media account showing that you have an authority in the area that you're working on, showing people that you're not just somebody with a small account and that you can create this mass following. Even though you don't have to have a huge account in order to help other people out, this helps create a more reliable way for people to relate to you and believe that you're able to do what you're doing. Alright guys, let's recap what we learned in this video, starting off with the number one. Make sure you're following the best. Make sure you're following the best people in your industries on the accounts that you're posting on so that you can see what they're doing and copy that to optimize your search engine results for either you or the account that you're managing. Number two, make sure you're working as a team. Again, sounds very simple, just like following the best, right? But make sure whoever's taking the picture, whoever's editing the picture, whoever's making the graphic designs, and the person that's copying and writing the copy for this photo to post all have the same intentions in mind so that you guys get the maximum optimization for the person or the people that you're managing the accounts for. And last off, number three is make sure that you are developing your personal brand. Develop your personal brand on the side of the account that you're making so that you can create this level of authenticity that you're making with these other accounts just as the same as you would with your own personal brand so that people can relate to it as well as people are attracted to the account. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you guys want to listen to what more of me and Omar talked about, the link in the description will have my podcast, Devante Talks with Success, where you can hear more of what we had our conversation on, as well as if you enjoyed this video and would love to listen to more of my stuff, click that subscribe button as well as turn on the bell post notifications. Without further ado, I hope you have a fantastic week and